So I just got done uploading that video that just went up on my channel talking about passion should not be pretentious. And then I got to just being present, but then I caught myself thinking. And I started to think about the future a lot and just attempting to figure out what's going to happen and what ifs essentially. And it made me realize that I feel that a lot of the overthinking that I deal with, and I can imagine many others deal with, comes from a place of attempting to minimize any room for error in the future. So, trying to create the life you want the most, but without any bumps in the road, without any struggle, without any pain, and questioning how things will happen and not knowing the genuine answer because you just honestly don't know, because that's just the beauty of the unknown and just life's journeys that you just never really know. You can have intuition and moments of clarity and being like, okay, this feels right, this is what's going to happen, but the outcome, the result, we don't know. You know what I mean? Unless it's a fake, outcome that you made happen intentionally, then it just takes away from how genuine it could be. You know what I mean? But that's the whole thing on its own. But I'm just realizing like overthinking for me just really stems from a place of trying to have just a life of perfection, but also just trying to have perfect thought. You know what I mean? And trying to control every aspect of life and not have any room, not one lick of any problems, any issues, any stress, any anxiety. And that is coming from a place of trying to live a fantasy, I feel, because in the fantasies that we have in our minds, you know, you ever notice how it's completely perfect and nothing ever goes wrong? And it's like, this could be the life I live. But in reality, life is so unpredictable, yet it can be so beautiful. It just depends on how you perceive it. You know what I'm saying? And trying to control how people react and how people perceive you comes from a place of trying to, at least for me, it feels like trying to minimize that error, like I said previously. Because when I overthink about every little detail to the point where I just won't end up doing anything because I'm like, you know what? Maybe this isn't it. Maybe I shouldn't do it this way. Maybe I shouldn't give this a shot because I'm not completely sure how people react or how they will perceive me if I do certain things, whether it be I started painting my nails or the piercings or my hair or anything that I have chosen to do in the last few months or years of my life. And you find so much more freedom in just letting go and learning to let go of that need for control or that belief that you desire control, because trying to control everything takes away from how genuine things can be. You know what I mean? And so it's just been realizing that and just doing my absolute best to be better every single day at learning to let go and be free instead of trying to control everything and everything be perfect, because perfection is not real. And if it is real, I bet it's expensive. I bet it costs more than you realize to at least to appear to just be perfect to the media, to your friends, your family, to the randoms you walk past on the street. To just appear perfect costs a lot more than one might be ready for. And my question to that is it worth it to be perfect? Something to think about.